Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. There has been 2 new 4.1 PTU patches since my last video, so let us check them both out. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members. Cannot do this without you guys, so thank you so much for the support. So Cloud Imperium has released 2 new 4.1 patches onto the PTU over the last couple of days, the first one being on the 10th of March, and the other one being yesterday, the 11th. Now, it was also mentioned that the goal is to open up to further waves as soon as possible over the next few days, and if I recall correctly, they stated that they are aiming for an open PTU by Friday, so the PTU being available to all backers. Now, each build brings with it more bug fixes and updates, so let us run through them to see what is new. And before we get to that, a new wild camping video is going up on my new YouTube channel today, so do check that out if it is of interest to you. The link can be found in the description below. Alright, let's check out both new patches, combining the 2 into one report. Now, testing focus remains the same throughout both patches, and we are still waiting for them to include the additional missions updated for meshing and the Vault weapons. For features and gameplay in locations, they have performed a Hathor facility and station lighting and art polish pass, orbital laser and cave system audio and art polish pass, plus a lighting and polish pass for the collector's locations, who is the Vanduul. In AI, they have given shopkeeper and civilian AI at derelict settlements pistols to help defend themselves, which is a pretty interesting one. Plus, they have added multiple new Ninetale FPS AI loadouts with new variants. Now, this, I hope, will somewhat counteract the whole Tier 0 implementation of item recovery, where we may be able to find some more interesting loot than what we are used to. Now, for gameplay, they have added different visuals for amount variations of hand and ground vehicle minables, which is nice to see come in. Should make locating them a lot easier, but also seeing how much might be in one rock versus another even better. Although I'm sure when we get handheld or helmet FPS scanners, there will be a mining specific scanner that will help to highlight where and how much of each material is in each rock. Now, they have also adjusted some of the ground mining values, like increasing the mining process speed, plus they have fixed the wrong size for cargo containers for the rock and the rock DS. They have also added further locations to sell the new hand mineable minerals, being LEOs and TDDs. That is great news, so more places to go and sell these minables. Plus, they have added fuses to the item recovery lootable whitelist, and I presume that this means when they are attached to your suit. Moving on to ships and vehicles, they have increased energy cannons max ammo load from 15 to 25, plus they have added a lot of new vehicles into in-game shops, including the Argo CSV-SM, which is 378,000 creds at Lawville, the RSI Lynx being 136,000 at Lawville as well, the Morai Pulse LX, also at Lawville for 211,000, the Crusader Intrepid, which is 705,000, found at both Lawville and Orison, and the Anvil Terrapin Medic, that is 5.7 million creds and can be purchased at Area 18. Very happy to see Cloud Imperium keeping up with making these vehicles available in-game, rather than letting them just sit there for months on end. Now, for weapons and items, they have added size 0 mining lasers to shops. These are for both the Rock and Rock DS. It says they have added Vulture Tractor Beam to shops. Not sure if this means the current standard tractor beam that it has, or new different types of tractor beams. I'm assuming it's just the standard one, but we will see. Plus, they have added Rock and Rock DS mining pods to shops. Now, I really like how we are seeing the mining profession expanding, adding more functionality and options in both minables and equipment. It will really help to add more depth and enjoyment into the mechanic, and I personally haven't mined in a long time, so it might be time to try it again, especially if we will need to mine certain minerals to take to Wikelo the Vanduul. That will definitely be a big incentive. Now finally, for Arena Commander, they have added the Theatres of War Crossroads of Crime map for free flight mode and elimination. Now, I'm not expecting Theatres of War to be releasing. I think what they're doing here is just utilizing many of the assets that were created for it by placing them into the PU. I do think we will see Theaters of War, or whatever they call it, eventually come to Arena Commander, but I don't think this is any sign that it's coming anytime soon. I think they're just grabbing that low-hanging fruit while it's there. Now, for potential bug fixes between both builds, there are 30 new potential bug fixes, which is a very good amount. 3 client crashes fixed, 8 server crashes fixed, and a server deadlock fixed, and a hybrid service crash fixed as well. And then for known issues, there are 8 critical issues, 2 high-value issues, and 3 general issues. Now, I'm not going to run through all of the bug fixes and all of the known issues, because with these patches coming thick and fast, there are just going to be many new bug fixes and many known issues. So once it settles down, then I will highlight what we are expecting to see come in and so forth. So some pretty decent updates coming, with both patches updating a lot of various areas of the game, plus many new potential bug fixes. But as we can see, there are still quite a few known issues that hopefully they can get sorted as soon as possible. But with that said, plenty to get our teeth stuck into, and here's hoping that they can continue with the playability and stability and get the PTU out to all backers by the end of the week, as they are not slowing down. Anyway, with that said, a huge thank you to every one of my subscribers. We have officially reached 70,000, so thank you all so much for the support. I will be sorting out these big old giveaways as soon as possible. We have a Mirai Guardian, we have a Super Hornet, Heartseeker, plus many other ships to give away. So do make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on those. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, it does the channel a big favour, and tick that notification bell if you would like to be notified when my videos go live. Again, a big thank you to my patrons and channel members. Cannot do this without you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.